Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host. The new Black.
All right, what's up, beautiful people, man? Good morning, good day, good evening to you. Give me just a second. I am trying to find my new little group here on the Facebook, so I can let them know that we are here live, and I'll put this over there for them. We're going to talk about the doggy today or this morning. I'm telling you guys, I'm super pumped. I can't wait till 6 o'clock get here. That's why I'm gonna start moving this thing to 5. But shoot, this is gonna be my little playtime because I'm just up, amp. You guys, oh my goodness, I got so much to share with you guys, so much to teach. What's going on with you, man? Thanks for joining us here today on the Black Money and Power Show, our mini edition. Here, lots of stuff going on. I want to share with you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, man, go ahead and put in the comments below where you connected from, what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country. I'm your host, ERGJ, certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, which is a study of Black wealth, study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if. But you guys must want to be wealthy. Y'all tuning in this show. If you want to be wealthy, I recommend that you study. Study wealthy people. All right, man, you can find the book by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today. While you're there, guys, you'll find a place called the store, which you can decide to go pick up some Black literature or some financial books and stuff like that for the kids and for yourself, business books and also development books. And then also we have a tab called Join the Club. I just got a text from someone saying, hey, did the price of the club go up? Yes, it did. We was supposed to go up on Friday. We gave you guys 2 more days, and I'm just teaching you guys this simple principle that procrastination costs. It absolutely does. I got another text saying, hey, man, what happened to the class? The class is sold out. Procrastination costs. Everybody put that console, procrastination costs. When you delay, you pay. Let me say that again for the people in the back. When you delay, you pay. Now, here's the beautiful thing. I'm not that type of guy. We're going to work on another class. So I'm going to try to get another class scheduled maybe for the 1st of March. But, my partners are not up like I'm up right now. So I won't be able to confirm that until they get up. And so when they get up, hopefully we'll be able to release another class. Now, listen, the first class on the 27th is sold out. That's 100 people. Okay? It's 100 students we got in that class. So if we are able to release this second class, which is some more of my time, don't delay or you're going to pay. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. So anyway, today I wanted to, or this morning or this session here, you guys, I get it. This is what I love about this thing. About 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, there was all this talk from all the newbies, all the people that don't know what the hell they doing, all the broke folk. Ooh, the Doge is going to the moon. Oh, it's up. Oh, Elon Musk, he behind it. That thing pumped up to an all-time high of 8 cents. It's going to be $1. Really? It ain't even past a dime. But, all the enthusiasm. Yes, let's get behind the Doge. Now, here's the thing. As soon as that thing start going down, they get quiet. They don't be saying nothing. Have you heard anybody talking about the Doge over the weekend, over the past week? No. Where did all the enthusiasm go? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. So what do we see? We saw that there was this billionaire named Elon Musk, and he is a fan of the DogeCoin. But it is all a dupe and delight. It's all a Trojan horse to get your eyes off of what he's really doing. And so I teach you guys again and again, don't pay attention to what they say because they understand they have influence. They tell you, they say something, you're going to do something. You can't be that kind of person. Don't be the person that's reacting to the news and all that good stuff. No. No. You got to be smarter than that. Everybody putting down, so be wise. You got to be wiser than that. You understand that the influencers move the masses because they know the masses are going to do something, and then they come around and they do something else. So Elon Musk, about a week ago, he put out a little DogeCoin with I think it was Super Bowl, right? For DogeCoin with Snoop Dogg and all that stuff. Yeah, the DogeCoin going to the moon. And then a day later, they're announcing that his company done bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Okay, one thing he say and another thing he do. Which one are you paying attention to? Isn't that interesting? And now look at what he put out. Look at what he put out just yesterday. This is the one that's super like DogeCoin boy, the mover. If major DogeCoin, this is on his tweet. If major DogeCoins hold a sale, that's all they had to say. As soon as he said the word sale, guess what happened? Everybody sold. Sell most of their coins, it will get my full support. Y'all got to sell. So now you see, if you're going to play this thing, you're going to play it. Go ahead and play it. You playing it, go ahead and play it. Now he's saying sell. So if he's saying sell, what's the wise thing for you to do? See? What's the wise thing for you to do? The wise thing, you say, well, he said sell. Let me watch everybody sell because we're going to come in and we're going to buy. That's what you should be doing. Or that's what you should have done. I don't know if it's still the time. We're going to take a look, see it in just a second as we learn how to play the DogeCoin. The DogeCoin. So look at this, man. If major DogeCoin holders sell most of their coins, this is the most powerful man on the planet right now. He can just put out a tweet and it influences the whole market. Got 195,000 likes and 7,000 retweets and whatever that is. Too much concentration is only the real issue, though. He wants to wash everybody out, supposedly. But if you're gonna play the DogeCoin, you might well learn how to play it. I'm gonna help you do that here today. So let's go over to, I got a couple places I want to go. So I will tell you, if you're going to play this game, you're going to have to learn how to read a chart. Everybody knows how to read a chart. That's the most important thing. Look at that. Tesla buys $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, but he's talking about Dogecoin. All right, it's chess, not checkers, people. This game of money, this game of wealth, this game of fortune, this game here is chess, not checkers, people. But see, too many of y'all are playing checkers. Too many of y'all are playing checkers. Who joined us here, by the way? I see 11 people that joined. Before I go any further, I want to make sure I got 11 people that at least say hello, since I'm doing this for the people. Okay, what's going on, Shiro? 2:30, the new 5 a.m. I know you was up anyway. You was waiting on me to come on. It's like, man, I hope Evan come on because I don't know what I'm doing. I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no little boot thing last night. He ain't laying next to me. Let me go ahead and get my stimulation this way. Getting to the money. Where the money resides. What's going on, Chris Blender Tate Wills? Good morning to you. How are you? Be wise. Be wise. When you delay, you pay. So anyway, I just figured I'd do this for you guys because, who's doing this? Who's talking about actually how to play this thing? I'm going to stop. My last tweet went out this morning. My last tweet. Okay, I'm going to stop being petty. I'm probably not, but, I'm going to try my best. So anyway, we'll come down here to the Dogecoin so we learn a little bit about this thing right here on coinmarketcap.com. Coinmarketcap.com. You can coin, I'd imagine, on here. I can also pull up my Coinbase account too, but I don't want to do that today. Not right now. I'll do that at 6 o'clock. But there's important things here with the DogeCoin, right? First, let's take a look at some charts. So we look at that thing we look at this all-time chart here. However long it's been out, since 2014. I mean, it bumped up in 2000. What is this? What is it, about 2014? Bumped up probably to about 5 cents. It's been trading sideways for 3 years. Gets over here to 2017, bumps up to about, whatever that is, about 3 cents. Trade sideways for another 3 years or so. And then all of a sudden, it's 2014, 2017, 2018 to 2020. Do y'all see a pattern here? Yes. Seems like every 3 years. Now, there's some bumps up in between those 3 years, but we can see a pattern here, can you not? Learn how to read a chart. Stop just listening to all these tweets and stuff like that. Oh, let me put that. Y'all might need to take this down for you. How to play the Doge. You can see that pattern, right? Okay, 2014, pumped up, came back, hit some sideways consolidation here. We had a few pumps up, almost to 2 cents, almost to 2 cents down here, right? We see that. We see what's going on here. Now I got all the way down here to 0.0002 cents. That's fantastic. Pumped up again. Got bumped up again over here to about 2 cents or so, or something like that. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my bad. The price is in the green. I'm looking at the, oh Lord, that's Bitcoin in the yellow. The DogeCoin is in the green. I'm sorry. Look at this. The DogeCoin been, since 2014, it's been doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing until 2018, where it hit 0.007, and it has been rolling over here at less than a penny all the way. You know, this is a less than a penny stock or a penny position. Now we see here in December 2020, it was 0.003. Like that's less than 3 cents. That's less than a penny. And then it got pumped, right? It got pumped and now it's getting dumped, right? It got pumped. You know what I'm saying? If you was in at 0.003 or whatever the case may be, that thing shot up to 8 cents or 7 cents or whatever, man, you should have got your guap and kept it moving. But, you know, it's so hard to do. Go back to a year. Now we're going to look at a year chart. We see here in the green, all this nut, less than a penny, less than a penny. Believing in the Doge, the joke coin. That thing finally pumped up here in December of 2020, like 2 months ago. It pumped up to 1 cent roughly. All right, and did some more sideways consolidations. Then got the big pump right in January, something like that. Somewhere here, January 30th, pumped up to 3 cents, and then pumped up again to 8 or 4 cents or 8 cents or something like that. And then that's what people were talking about. It's going to the moon. Now notice here. Let me go back. Now we're gonna do 3 months, right? We're going to 3 months. Notice here. Notice here how the chart and the pump. The chart tells us that we should have really some sideways motion here for a lengthy amount of time. That's the history of this chart. Everybody put in console the history. You begin to learn the history. It begins to tell a story. So this is the history of the DogeCoin. It doesn't do much. The history of the DogeCoin. It doesn't do much. Flatline. Thank you so much. That's a good word. I love that word. Flatline. But then all of a sudden, it just got some life. And once it got its life, that should have told you, I need to secure the bag as soon as possible. I mean, once it got pumped, and you should have been securing the bag as soon as possible because you got lucky. You got lucky, right? You got lucky that somebody got behind it to move the masses by the name of Elon Musk, his favorite coin. But if it's called a joke coin for a reason. Now, let's keep moving. That's a month. That's 3 months. Now look at the past month. Right? It pumped up, came back down. Then it took this way up. Now it's on its way back down. Okay? Now, beautiful thing is that's okay. It's on its way back down. But now what? Right now, what? If you really want to play the thing, learn the game, man. Learn, you know what I'm saying? Learn research, do some studying, go to class or something. Do something other than Wall Street Bet says and Reddit says and all this stuff. Well, what do you do? What do you say? Do you have any type of analysis on this thing that you want to acquire that you're talking about is going to the moon and they can't even pass a dime? How's it gonna get to $1 if it can't pass a dime? Okay, right? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just the kind. You know what? I'm the kind of guy who will tell you I told you so, and I'm gonna tell you up front, I told you so. Right? So anyway, what's going on? Alicia Workman, good morning to you. How are you? Miss Kenyatta, Miss Malcolm, we're working on that class for you, sister. I will wait till my partners get up so we can make that thing happen for you, right? In March. If we're looking for March 6th, I believe we're going to shoot for. Marlena, good morning. It's not good evening. It might be even where you are. It's morning over here. I don't know what time it is. What's going on, Brother Mar? You must be working out. You must be working out, Brother Mar. You know, if you up, you working out. I don't know what you're pumping, though. You probably pumping the queen. All right. All right, here we go. So it's important to kind of just start to look at stuff like, wait a second, what has this thing done? So you got in, quite possibly, you're right. You was up, quite possibly, and hopefully you sold. You participated in the pump and dump. But if you're holding and you're up, get your bag, man. Stop playing around. Get your bag. Wait for the thing to come back down because does that not look like it's coming down? I don't know about what you see, but I see a decline happening here over the past week. I see a decline happening here if we look at the past month. It is on its way down. It could not even this time it couldn't even get past its high, right, at 8 cents. Now, does that mean it's not going to go back up? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that, hey, maybe I need to start looking at what's another entry point, and then you play it like that. Play the up and the down on the thing. But for you to think in your mind, really, that this thing is going to the moon when the person who pumping it, who knows it's a joke coin, is putting his money in Bitcoin, that's just asinine. That's just silly. But, keep on believing what you want to believe, but that's just silly. I don't pay attention to what people say. I pay attention to what people do. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody put in the comments below. Actions speak much louder than words. Now, does this mean that you can't make any money with DogeCoin? No, it doesn't. I think it's an excellent coin for you to trade. I don't know about investing in it, though. When I think about investing, I'm talking about buying something, holding it, and hoping for the best long term, whatever the case may be. You see some promise in it. You see some value in it. It's going to make a difference in society, something like that. But to trade it, that's a whole other story. I don't even need to know what it is in order to trade it. I just simply need to look at a chart and I can tell what I need to do. But, that's a skill that you learn over time. So if you are going to be a trader, you might want to learn how to chart. Just my suggestion. I don't know. Could be a good thing to do because it's all about technical analysis. That might be a new word for some of you guys, but some of you guys are trading with no technical analysis. That's why you're losing money. Tony Knox, am I making any sense, Brother Knox? Am I telling the truth, Brother Knox? Because you haven't learned these things, these basics that come along with trading. You're trying to be a trader without having any skill called technical analysis. And therefore, you're subject to someone else telling you what to do because you don't know what to do because you haven't learned that yet. And you might be having a hard time trying to find a teacher because you think you can teach yourself. That's not how this game works. You think I learned by myself? Yeah, if you want to learn, listen, I'm just going to help y'all out. If you want to learn by yourself, just be prepared to take a whole bunch of smacks upside the head. Be prepared to learn with your capital. In other words, you're going to learn by losing money. If that's what you want to do. You're going to still lose some money regardless, but you don't have to lose as much money if you get yourself a teacher or a coach or a mentor or a group or something that know what the hell they're talking about. Not just pumping everything up because it's going up. And then what happens? You haven't learned that stuff will go down. You don't know what to do. You don't know one question, Mr. Knox. This is not me and Brother Knox. We be in this, man. We be like, what the hell? Like, the number one question that we get when it comes to this thing called trading, and everybody seems to be having a problem with, other than the people that actually know what the hell they're doing, is when do I sell? That's got to be the number one question. I don't know when to sell. That's why you keep losing money. Right? And then you think waiting on somebody else to tell you when to sell. We can't tell you when to sell unless we look at the chart. The chart tells us when to sell. You over there trying to figure out when you want to sell without looking at nothing. The number one question that we get, you go and put that in console. When do I sell? Because you might well put it down because that's the number one question we get from so many times. These little young cats, these little grasshoppers, they get into a little position. They up, right? They might be up. Right? They might feel like they winning. But then they ask, well, I don't know what to do right now. Should I sell? What should I do? Well, let me tell you when me and Brother Knox know when to sell. Me and Brother Knox, we know when to sell when we actually acquire the thing. Before we even acquire it, we know when we're going to sell it. We're not waiting to figure it out later. When we actually enter a position, we have a good idea when we want to sell it. That's the difference. We're prepared to sell at a particular point before we even buy it. That's a trader's mentality. Before I buy, I need to know when I'm going to sell. Or I need to have what we call an exit strategy. Okay? Learn the candlesticks. Yes, there's I'm trying to keep it basic for the folks, Brother Knox, because we start getting that. Now, let's keep on going. Since y'all want to play the DogeCoin, but don't know what you're doing, cause yourself heartache and anguish and stuff. Now, you might still be up. That's good. I'm telling you, secure the bag. I don't care if you up 2 cents, 3 cents, or whatever it is you might be up, and you feel like, you know what, let me just hold. Why? You can come back and get it later. Why? So that was this is what we're on coinmarketcap.com. This is the 13th rated coin or whatever. Look at all this volume. It's, volume is up, but the price is down. What does that tell you? A whole bunch of people are selling. And that came from this one tweet from your brother Elon Musk, who is supposed to be a DogeCoin enthusiast, but he just drove the I'm sorry, I don't care about cussing. He just drove the damn coin down with this one tweet. Okay. Down 17%. Obviously, now this wasn't the only thing that happened. There was a whole bunch that happened in the market. We'll take that looking at just a second because the whole market was down. But you know what what's happening when the market was down? Oh, I'm gonna talk about this at 6 o'clock. Oh Lord, I'm gonna tell when 6 o'clock get here. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so super looking forward to 6 o'clock. I'm gonna tear it up. I think I'm gonna tear the internet up at 6 o'clock. I don't think the internet can handle what I'm gonna be bringing at 6 o'clock. But anyway, got this market cap here. And this is kind of important here. You have no cap on this freaking coin. You have no cap. No cap. This just means you can have a maximum supply of infinity, which gives it very similar value as this thing we trying to get rid of, which is the dollar, which is the fiat currency. As you know, with the dollar, right, similar to the Doge, whenever we get into some trouble, the Fed just decide they're gonna print some more dollars, put some more dollars in circulation, right? And it continues to cause the value of the dollar to be decreased. This is things that you learn when you begin to study money. Everybody put console study money, right? Because it says there's no cap to what they can do with this thing called the dollar. It becomes valueless instead of valuable. And that's why we're looking to trade our valueless dollar for valuable assets, i.e. cryptocurrency, real estate, whatever it is that you're into. Am I making any sense to anybody? Okay? I'm not taking any sense about anybody. Right? So we're looking to exchange a valueless currency for a valuable currency. In this particular case, y'all might have chose DogeCoin as your valuable exchange. Everybody put console exchange. But if you're going to do that, then make sure you get your value out of it. Right? I don't want to be stuck holding the bag. So this is very important. So it's a no cap on this thing. So it's very similar. I mean, it has very similar qualities to the dollar, other than all it takes is a tweet for it to move or have what we call volatility. Now, I'm gonna come over here to this thing called investing.com. Now we start getting to a little bit more charting. Investing.com, we'll see. Got some other cryptocurrencies down here, over here, that's down. A lot of people now, they're starting to talk about Ripple. I think February 22nd is the date that they should be done with their SEC stuff or their lawsuit or whatever got going on there. I'm gonna take a look at this chart. This chart, hopefully, I don't know how well you guys can see it. Let me see. Oh, you guys can see that okay. It's big enough. I might take a little bit bigger just to see. I think that should be good. All right, so this is just like you can kind of, I like doing stuff like this. You can see this is the Doge, the Dogecoin and its chart where it's been over the past day, over the past week, over the past month. You see the pump we were just talking about, pumped up, came down, took that long trend. Once it got about here, on 2.7, it's going to the moon. Then it went on up to the moon, which is about the same place. Look at that. Look where it came. It came to the same place, pretty much the same place it had been before at its peak. Okay? That's what we call resistance, or you might call it a ceiling. Everybody put console ceiling. This is a ceiling. So lo and behold, on what day is this? This is called 128, January 28th. It was at 82 cents was its peak or its ceiling. It came down, right? Then it started tracking right back up, got that pump from Elon Musk or whatever, came back up to about 82 cents. Lo and behold, isn't that something? You start learning charts, say, oh, that's about the same place it was at before. So then it was like, okay, is it going to break this ceiling or this glass ceiling? Some people trying to climb that corporate ladder, trying to get through the glass ceiling. Is it going to break this glass ceiling, or is the ceiling going to knock that thing right back down, and the ceiling knocked the head off, whack, and it started coming back down? So just by looking at this, let me slow down just right here. Just by looking at this, in your just by this little lesson right here, where do you think I'm gonna give you 3 spots? I'm gonna give you 3 spots, and we'll see. Where do you think might be a good place to try to target getting the Doge again? I'm gonna call it the Doge. It went from American to French. It's the Doge. It's the Doge coin. Okay. What do you think? Say, hey, where's a good target if I want to actually trade this thing? Where's a good target for me to do what? To buy low and sell high. Right? I should have sold when it got to 8 cents. Okay. So if I'm looking to enter again, right, buying low, where would be a good target, you think, in your estimation, based upon what you see and what I just shared? Well, we had to enter the dragon on the Doge. Oh, Doge. I think hopefully I can go get a massage at the Doge. Maybe I get my back taken together at the Doge. Right? Made man said 0.35. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. I think about right. About you said 0.35? 0.3. Oh, this thing. Oh, let me go over here. Let me go give me a real chart. Well. I need to go. What was I on, a month? Is that right? No, not a month. That was a month. I hate this thing. Was I on a month? 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 day. That's about right. Let me see. That's about right. All right, so you said about 0.35. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? What you see? Maybe you guys can see. He's probably a trader. Knowing him, kind of like he a newbie. A newbie. I don't know if that's even better for you. Maybe was the other one better? The Doge, right? So it's actually so May, you're yeah. So my target at this point, because I will go back to the other screen because the other one was a little bit better. This one's gonna give me my charting and stuff, but my goodness. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, now there we go. All right. So this thing we see came up here. Boom. Hold on. Oh, is this the right one? I don't really want the day chart. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's right. I got the day chart because it's going back 29th, 28th. Right. So this thing came up here, probably about 8 cents or so. And then, we see that it flattened out right here about 78 cents. We had some peaks that went out further on those candles, but that candle kind of started right here at the same point, start coming back down. So now we're looking at, okay, where am I going to target this thing if I want to try to get in and buy low? So he said, hey, 0.35, which is about right here, right? And there's actually two positions that you can look at if you wanted to enter. If you really wanted to enter the Doge, we see that it's actually on the decline. We see that. We can change our intervals at some point somewhere around here. I ain't used this thing in a while. I want the day. I want to change my this will be a whole day. So these are day candles. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, you know what? No, I don't want day candles. Let me go 1 hour candles. Yeah, this is even better. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Oh, these are 1 hour candles now. All right. Yeah, there we go. That day candle look all right too. That day look pretty good, but then that puts me down here. What the hell? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, now we got the picture. Now we got a little bit better picture. All right. So being pop up here, boom, bam, it's on its way down. And he said 0.35. And I know y'all were probably like, I have no idea. What the hell are you talking about here, brother? So we'll go with him. We'll go 0.35. He's the only trader that seemed to be here. So 0.35 is actually a good position. I'm a target too. First, we had to look at where it is. So this thing came down. Look at that. You got all these patterns and stuff. And it hit this 0.47 point here, which is in congruence with the ceiling that we saw on this wave up. So one spot could actually be here, 0.47, 0.45, something like that. That would be one position. So if I was looking to trade the Doge, I would probably start to build a position. Everybody comment slow, build a position. I build a position. I want to enter here at about 0.45. And then I want to actually take another position down below that, because this is the top here. You said 0.35, brother. I'm actually going to go further down. I want to try and kind of scout. I want probably do 3 then. We did 0.45, right? Let's do 0.35 and let's do 0.25, right? I'm going to set 3 different buying places so I can protect myself, I can protect my investment, I can protect my dollars from this downside pressure or this downtrend or the decline that is currently going on. It's currently on the decline. So I could enter at 0.45 and be cool. And then I could try and get some more at 0.35 if it comes down that place, because we don't know. And then if it comes down even further, my most ideal spot is at 0.25. That's my most ideal. Now, will it get there? I don't know. I mean, it's a long way away, but shoot, if it does, man, we don't built the position all the way down to 0.25, which means we're probably averaging out at about 0.35, and now that puts us in a pretty good position for the next Elon Musk tweet that'll come out in about a week to pump this thing right back up to 8 cents. Now, if we're at 0.35, we go up to 8 cents, then that would then put us in a position about 55% increase on that particular position. Am I making any sense to anybody? Am I going too fast with the math? You see what I'm saying? Again, let me run that again. 0.45, 0.35, 0.25. If we build a position on the way down, see, this is where you start getting to building a position on the way down. This is what most people don't know how to do, because they only know how to make money going up. If it go up, they're happy. If it go down, they're sad. Well, guess what? When it go up, I'm happy. When it go down, I'm happy, because I know how to build on the way down. Now, there's another way to do it, but that's even more risky. That would be what we saw with the whole GameStop thing, where you're actually shorting it. But I don't know where you can actually, I mean, I think Forex, you can start shorting coins, but now you get into a whole other ball game. But it is, you can say build it on the way down. So if I take the same position, 100 lot, or 100 piece at 0.45, 100 piece at 0.35, 100 piece at 0.25, if all of them hit, then I got 300 pieces that average out at 0.35. Now we see where it can go when it get pumped up all the way back up to 0.8. 0.8 divided by 2 will be 0.4. I'm in at 0.35. So we know 0.4 is 50%. Add on another little bit more. I'm probably at 0.55, 0.6, something like that. That's just rough math. Now, if all that were to happen and it all executed in our behalf, man, how many guys would be happy if you got a 50% increase in a week's worth of work or a week's time that you set in place? It took you an hour to set in, 10 minutes to put together, right? Maybe a little bit longer, because you got to be able to see it. Let's just say it took you 15 minutes to put it together. If it all executes, in a week from now, it gets back to 0.8. That's you getting 60% for 15 minutes worth of work. Oh my goodness! I mean, so what people should be people should be getting up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning to watch this brother, because he sounds like he know what he's talking about. I mean, what the monkey? What? That's people making money like that just by doing stuff that on the computer? Yeah. Huh? So how can you make money both ways? You have Forex and you also have options, which would be in the stock market, but there's no stock associated with the cryptocurrency right now as relates to the coin or the pairs. There is some Forex pairs that's connected to cryptocurrency, but then you got to learn Forex. I'm not a Forex expert. I just know some of the stuff that go on over there. Is this what you call option trading? No, it's not option trading. This is crypto trading. Options are connected to stocks. It's not a stock, but it's similar in nature. Yeah, man. I could be a day trader. Let me tell you what, brother Mari. I got some skills, man. I understand the danger in trying to teach people this skill when they haven't learned the skill of just basically setting their foundation. So I come to a brother like Amar and say, man, listen, I got all these newbies, I got all these grasshoppers, and they trying to get into this game, but they ain't set their foundation yet. They ain't got their life insurance, they ain't got their long-term investing taken care of, they ain't got their retirement taken care of. They want to play because they so used to going to the lotto and going to the casino and playing spades and shooting dice and all that stuff. So they just want to play, but this ain't the place you really want to play if you ain't skilled. So I stay away from that stuff, Brother Mar. I say, let me focus on helping them build a firm foundation, helping them build a philosophy, helping their mind to be molded. So then they can come over here to the day trading game and they can kill the game. But the problem is too many people trying to jump into the day trading, haven't learned any philosophy, don't have any discipline, none of that stuff, and then they just losing money. But then guess what they do, Brother Mar? They get their one win, they post that one win, but they don't talk about their 18 losses, and they still over here, you know what I'm saying? They still over here on unemployment, they still over here getting food stamps, they act like they're some big time trader. Uh-oh. Yikes. Did he go there? Yes, I did. Woo! Oh, yes, I did. Did he just go there? Oh, yes, he did. First, make multiple ways, and if you know what you're doing, the beauty of the trading skill, yes. And this is a skill that can be easily taught, people, but it's not about the skill. It's not about the skill. It's the mentality. That's the difference. The difference is, man, me and Brother Now, we can sit here and show you how to read a chart and show you what to do. But the thing is, when it comes time to do it, will you be disciplined enough to do what the chart tells you to do? Most people won't. Fear of missing out, the fear of greed, right? Fear and greed. They get caught up in their emotions. But I tell you what, brother, women, y'all are some emotional creatures, but y'all love y'all some money. Y'all would be absolutely, y'all would kill the game if we can just get y'all to just, you know what I'm saying, take a class. I'm telling you, women would be the best traders, man. They know how to find some deals. They know how to bargain shop. I've been saying this for about 5 years, man. Black women would be the best traders. I just give my money on over to my black sisters. Like, go ahead, do what you think, honey. I mean, you the star. I mean, my goodness. I'm trying to tell you, these black women, boy, if I could just get these black women to understand what I'm talking about, man, we will get rich fast. Fast. But they undisciplined. Not they. I'm going to say that. We just work on your discipline. Your discipline. Because we know, I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, I guess we say that women are a little bit more emotional than than men, but I don't know if that's true. I mean, I'm a pretty emotional guy. I just don't necessarily show it, but I think I'm an emotional guy. I think guys have pretty emotional as well. All right. So, so Tony said, man, right, people will get mad at my results without my knowledge, without my experience, or without, I've been doing this for a long time. So Miss Glenda, get us to understand. That's Miss Glenda. Okay, see, Miss Glenda, I was trying to, Miss Glenda. Here's my issue with you, Miss Glenda. I love you you're my auntie. I love you like a queen. But I done said this plenty of times as well. You still have not joined the BBC. And you said you was going to do it. You ain't done it yet. Now the price done went up. I don't know what to tell you. Get us to understand. We do a whole bunch of understanding in our private group. This is a public broadcast. I can only do so much. So I'm just going to put that out there. Right? I don't know what happened, but that's been an issue with me and you and this whole thing about this whole letting things kind of pass. You kind of move at your own speed. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, bam. We had a whole issue with the whole when we're gonna do that presentation that's going on with the eyebrows. I ain't forgot. We got a long history. And I just been watching. You show up though. I appreciate the support. Don't get me wrong. I'm caught, but you know how I am. I'm gonna let you know. I just like to keep real with you. Like we talked about this stuff. What happened? I don't know. Things seem to always happen. But that's what we get to understand. We in our group. We have Tuesday nights. We go over this stuff. Thursday nights we go over this stuff. Saturday mornings we go on over this stuff. Right? This is where we get together as a group and we start figuring this stuff out. That's what we do that. I can't do it on the live broadcast. I'm the only one talking. When everybody talking, man, 2 heads and 3 heads and 4 heads and 15 heads, they're better than one. Believe me. Trust me. Okay. All right. Keisha Wright said, man, should we learn Bitcoin first or cryptocurrency? It's not about a coin that you learn first. Again, it's about a philosophy. It's about it's about a mentality. It's about the development of your brain. I don't care what coin you start with, right? It's not about learning the coin. I mean, obviously, I think Bitcoin is something that you probably want to learn. You probably want to understand, as much as you can. But that's something you can do. I don't have to be online for you to do that. Let me ask you this, Chris, right? In the comments below, I'd love for you to share if you can remember. The first time you heard about Bitcoin. right? When's the first time you heard about it? Maybe a year. You can remember, like, what's the year? What year did you first actually hear the word Bitcoin? When did you first hear about it? I want in the comments below, everybody. When's the first time you heard about it? I first heard about it back in 2017. That's when I first heard about it. Alicia, you say you're trying to figure out what's going on. What's the club about? Did you go to the website? On the website, when you click on join the tab, we got a whole list of benefits that come with the club. Have you gone there and read that yet? So if you ask me what's covered, I'm gonna ask you, did you do your own diligence? Did you do your own due diligence? Because it's there. Everything is there. It's laid out. Here's what we do. Here's what's available to you. Here's what comes with your membership. Did you go there to the website? Let me put a website code for you. All right, because I'm gonna make y'all see. Sometimes, when you have somebody in your life that actually, here's what happened to me when I was growing up. I used to go to my dad all the time. I used to ask him a whole bunch of questions, because when you're young, you're curious. Man, what's this? What's this? What's this? You know what my dad used to say all the time? And now I'm finally getting it. And so I'm dealing with y'all. My dad used to say every time, and he used to piss me off because I'm probably pissing y'all off too. He say every time, he say, yo, go look it up. Every time. Like, damn, Dad, can you just give me the answer? Shit, I don't want to go look it up. I got things to do. I got people to see. I got a basketball game to play or something. I got to go outside and run around. He come to me, I ask him, because he knows something I can find if I just look it up. But shit, I wanted the answer, and I'm doing the same thing to you. I'm turning to Papa J. Go look it up. That's what he told me. Every time I come to him with a question that he know that I could go find very easily, he would say, go look it up. And I'm going to say to you, Miss Arlicia Andrews Workman, go look it up. Because I shared this link so many times. Every time I come on, blackbillionairesclub.com, click on the tab, join the club. If you did that, you'll see all the benefits. Now, if you had a question about the benefits, I'd be more than happy to answer that. But have you looked it up? Why did the cost go up? Why'd you wait so long? That'd be my answer. Why'd you wait so long? I told you the price was going up. I said that every time. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The price is going up because we're bringing too much value to people. Y'all don't understand it. People continue to think they can wait. And then as you wait, you delay, it's going to cost you more. I've been at 20. Matter of fact, this lesson I'm doing right now is worth, this one lesson is worth more than the whole month that you would be in the club. This one lesson is worth $50, $100. Easy. And I'm doing it for free. Okay? So, and I'm not getting on you, Miss Alicia. I love you. I'm telling you, I do. I love you, honey. I want the best for you. I want you to win. But what I do understand about my people is we continue to procrastinate, and it continues to cost us over and over and over again. Now, 2016, 2014, dang, P. P over there doing it, man. 2019, 2017, 2020. Okay. 2020. Now think about when you first heard about it, however long that's been, right? 2014, 2019, 2017, whatever the case may be. Then ask yourself, well, how much research have I done on this thing that I heard about since I heard about it? Have I just come over here and did something like this and just said, you know what? I want to learn about Bitcoin. Let me go to Google and let me put in what is Bitcoin. Like that. And then it comes over here, oh, Bitcoin, and okay, I can read this on Wikipedia, but we don't like Wikipedia. Like, oh, then they got this thing called bitcoin.org. Oh, my goodness. I could literally just click here and you know what? Let's just do this. What is Bitcoin? Is this popping up? Oh, yeah, it is. Let's see here. What is Bitcoin? I mean, I'm glad you asked.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For more information about Bitcoin, visit weusecoins.com.
Wow. Well, go. What if you don't say? You don't say. How long did that take? How long did that take? Well, it just appears that 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, however long you heard about it. But just simply put it into Google and say, hey, let me go find out about Bitcoin if you really want to know. Right? Here's the principle that we learned from my mentor. It simply says this, that formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. Just deciding that I'm going to go learn something that I don't know about and I want to know about it. But you got to want to know about it. You heard about it, but did you want to know about it? You heard about it, but did you want to learn about it? You heard about it, but did you want to study it and figure out what is this thing that's going on while you're waiting on somebody to tell you? You could have found out how long that take? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? And you go further, just like, go to weuse.com, whatever. Am I making any sense to anybody? Jack Ma said it. He said, poor people are always waiting. Now, I'm not calling you poor. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying it's a mentality. Like, oh, I got to wait on someone else to teach me when I can just simply go and learn myself. And then maybe that person comes and teaches you and gives you even greater understanding or greater knowledge or a deeper understanding of that which it is that you looked for yourself. Now, shop it down. Please let me know, because I like to just be honest with people, and some people don't like honesty because it's like the hard truth. It's like, oh Lord, I heard truth and I want to reject that because this is a brother talking to me some kind of way, but he telling the truth, so I can't do nothing but respect him, even though I might not like the way he's saying it. But see, here's the problem with that: you got a whole bunch of people that be nice to you and lie to you. That lie to your face. You feel good about that, like, oh yes, they make me feel good, although they lying. But he doesn't really make me feel good, although he's telling me the truth, which is more important to you? Truth or feeling good? That's an interesting dynamic right there. I feel good when somebody's lying to me, but in my face smiling, making me getting all cuddly. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that went on this Valentine's Day. I felt good. As long as I felt good, that was the problem. Although it didn't change me, it didn't help me become better or anything like that. I just felt good. That's what was important to me. I just wanted to feel good. Well, you got a brother here that's, I'm going to help you feel good because I'm going to help you get to where the money resides. And you start fixing the money problem in your life, you're going to start feeling a whole lot better when you got to worry about Mr. Man calling about that bill that's due or that tax that's due or something like that. You feel good about paying your taxes. You feel good about paying the bills on time. You feel good about being able to send your children to the best colleges in the land. You feel good about that stuff, about being able to start your business and work on your dream and finance the things that's inside of you. You start feeling good about that stuff. Because you had somebody that cared enough to tell you the truth. Now, Chris P., you just said, how do I feel about where it is right now? Well, what did I just say? I just gave y'all, I'm already done with DogeCoin. I told you where I would get it, right? What did I say? You remember, or maybe you weren't here. I don't know if you were here when I just went through that, right? So I said, hey, right now, what is it doing? It's on a decline. If I were you, if I really wanted to play DogeCoin, which I don't, I'm not interested in DogeCoin, but I'm doing this for you guys because y'all keep thinking it's going to do something. But go ahead and trade it if you want to trade it, but build your position on the way down. You got 3 entry points that show right here on the screen. First entry point is 0.45 cents. Get the 0.45 cents. You good, Chris? You good, Chris? Get the 0.45 cent. The next entry point is 0.35. The next entry point is 0.25. Build your position on the way down. Will it come all the way down to 0.25? I don't know. But at least you can be building a position. So if it hits 0.45, it keeps coming down. Then it comes down and hits 0.35. You got 2 pieces out of that 3 piece. If it comes all the way down to 0.25, you have literally hit the king's ransom. Because we know where it has the possibility to go when the next tweet comes out and it pushes this thing up. So if you can average your way, if you can average down, right? And it gets to your ideal position of 0.25, and you're able to strike in all three of those positions. Now you have your cost base is down to 0.35. You get down to 0.35, and this thing shoots back up when the next tweet comes out, or when he comes back and pumps the thing back up, because that's what he's going to do. When it comes back up, you come back up to about 0.8, 0.75, something like that. You cash out. And now you're up. Now you have gotten a position where you got over 50% return on this building your position on the way down idea or strategy. Am I making any sense to anybody? Is DogeCoin will go up? Will it go up? It could go up. It's not going up right now. I don't deal with probability or possibility. I just read a chart. The chart tells me what's going to happen. Right? What we're waiting on now, we're waiting on a support to actually be established. We don't see that. So it's still coming down. Let me go a little bit closer for you. It's still coming down, guys. It hasn't. Let me go a little bit closer for you. What we see here that it was testing its resistance. It couldn't break resistance. We see a wave right here. That's the first wave. Came up, lower high, right? Right here, lower high. And then it came down again. That's a lower low. That's on the way down. Came up here, right here. That's a lower high. One high, two high, three high. That's three waves of lower highs, or two waves of lower highs, three waves, or two waves, and then we got two lower highs. Came down some more. That's another lower low. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's three waves of lower lows. It's still coming down. Now we're here, right? That's a lower high. That's one high, lower high, lower high, another lower high. That's three waves of lower highs. It's still coming down. Then we come down here. There's another low. That's one low. That's two low. That's three low. That's four. That's four lows. That's still coming down. We're probably going to see another one. They normally move. When they start moving like this, they move in waves of 5. So you're going to wait on the next low, which will be probably at 0.45. Go figure. How do I know that? I know how to read a chart. Now, am I 100% accurate? Hell no, but I got a pretty good idea that his next lower high is the lower low is going to be at about 0.45. That's what I will probably start to build my position, because either it's going to begin to consolidate going sideways, waiting on something to happen, or it's going to actually bottom out, or it's going to actually break down. If it breaks down, it's probably going all the way down to 0.35. Probably. But this is just reading the chart. This is what I know how to do. I've done it over years. I'm not making any sense to anybody. Now Tyrese is here, right? Who else is in 4X? What I'm showing you right now, if you are a 4X, this is easy for you. I mean, you probably licking your lips and your chops like, oh my goodness. I mean, I wish I could have. Oh Lord, that's all they got to do. And you a 4X. My goodness, this is easy to somebody to do 4X. This is easy. This is light work. This is light work for a 4X trader. They've been reading charts for a long time. What I just did right there, they're like, oh yeah, man. They probably put a whole bunch of other stuff on it, put a whole bunch of marks and all that stuff. I can do it with my eyes. I don't have to do all the I don't have to mess up the whole chart in order to see the chart. I can see it. It's easy to me. I recognize it. It's something I've done since I was, for the past 15 years. I used to use charts to, to help companies to stay in profit. That's what I used to do. So it's something that I've just developed with my analytical mind that I've been doing for 15 years, that I don't need all the marks and all that stuff, all the indications and all that stuff. Volume would be kind of good. I mean, volume would probably be kind of good. That about be the only thing I need, but I already saw the volume. Well, let me add a volume indicator for you. That might help you a little bit. Let me see here. Indicators. They're going to give me some volume. Yeah, let's get some volume going on. So now we can see some volume. All right. That's down here, right? So, but it's not really good. I don't really like that. Okay, yeah, we'll go a little bit. Yeah, now we start, you see the lines at the bottom, the orange and the red, pushing that thing up. So but we don't really have no super high volume there. That'd be probably pretty good. We can pull up some other stuff, man. RSI, stuff like that, relative strip. But I got a good idea of what's going on. I mean, I just broke it down to you. I mean, you know how much people get paid to do what I just did? I'm just doing it for free. Tyrese, how much do people get paid for doing what I just did for these 20 beloved souls? And then I did it again specifically for brother Chris P. How much people get paid to do this that I'm doing for free? Y'all don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all really understand, you know, what the kind of money that I'm giving away. I'm giving away free game, and then let me just add this, because this is the petty 101. And then we have the audacity of people to not take advantage of something that's $25 a month, and I'm giving away free game that's about how much, Tyrese? Reading the chart and giving people indication of when to enter into a position, and now it's $50 a month, and that's still not enough for just this one lesson. Anybody that's in Forex, anybody that trades, anyone that knows this game, how much game am I giving away? It's been a myth to people. $100,000 starting out, roughly. Okay? $500,000, 50,000, 50K. And we got folks like, you $25 a month. I don't know. What am I getting out of that? Oh Lord, I don't know. I mean, I need to know all the benefits. Now that's the poverty mindset. You asking a whole bunch of questions. Well, what you need to do? What's not what you need to do? I'm sorry. I don't want to say that. That's not the best word to use. I didn't use my vocabulary properly. What I would recommend is you to first ask yourself, what value am I already receiving? Regardless of what's on the page, and regardless of the benefits that you might get by joining the club, ask yourself, what value have I already received? And then put a number on it. And then ask yourself, well, hey, a second, if I put a number on just this, in the comments below, I want you to understand this concept. Here's the concept. Understanding, when you study money, you're going to learn this, that money is nothing more than the exchange of value for value. So if I'm giving you free value today, here's the second principle that comes from my mentor, Mr. Warren Buffett, the third richest man, well, now the fourth richest man in the world, says this, that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. I want you to think about the prices you pay to be here, right? Free Facebook, free live, me coming on, giving my time, we exchanging time. So that's an equal exchange. I'm on my time, you're on your time. That's an equal exchange. So I'm giving you value. Now I want you to put in the comments, so, well, what's the price? What was this worth? If you turn a 50%, turn on this DogeCoin or the Doge, how much is it worth? After you put that number on it, then ask yourself, well, is that more than I would actually pay if then I would have for a whole month to be in the club? Ask yourself that. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. You see? You know, hey, Chris, I'm learning about charts. I watch every live you have, bro. I'm soaking it all different. No problem, man. I'm here for the people, man. I want everybody to win. I just don't want anybody to take things for granted. We've been doing that long enough. In the comments below, I want you to put a price on it. I gave you some value, and I want you to say prices. That's a cop out. I want you to put a number on it. How much was this one little lesson worth? This one lesson. What's up, Kai? I don't know if you're asking. I think you're asking Tyrese that. I don't think you're asking me that. I don't teach Forex. I stay in my lane. But I think she's asking the brother Tyrese if you teach Forex. Give me a number. Give me a number, y'all. I know I appreciate your words. I want a number. I want a number. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. We got to start talking about money. This is numbers. Numbers. Three said, man, more than $25. See how hard it is for to come up with some numbers. Number. So Kai, I can connect you with Tyrese. He does. He's been doing Forex for a while. He has taught it. So maybe you guys can work out something. I'll get you guys connected if you want to learn Forex. All right. Let me get a number. Give me a number. 400. For the man, look at that. He said 4. Damn, boy, I probably I should go with that 400. I should go over there to Buckhead. Be like, hey, I go to Buckhead. $250 a session, right? I'll be over in Buckhead. I can't bring, I want to bring it down to Bankhead, but our people, we gotta give them a discount so we get them in the game. But yeah, I got you $300 a course. Many are charging for this free info. $300 a course, $400. And I'm saying you can join the club, $50 a month. You keep getting more of this goodness. Not just me, it's a whole bunch of other stuff going on there as well. See what I'm saying? It was $25 a month. It's $50 a month now. It's probably going to keep going up. I mean, if we give it this kind of value, it's probably, it might be in your best interest to, move on in and start to get that money. Or you keep looking at other people getting the money. I don't know. Free webinars, many a pretty penny. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Kaya, if you want to learn Forex, I'll get you in touch with brother. I'll get you in touch with brother Tyrese. Now, any question about the Doge? Where's the Doge? The club? I'm sorry, brother. It's down here. I'll put it in the. I'll pull it up for you as well. I'll put it in the comments so because it's on the screen, but I'll put it in the comments as well. I'll put it in the comments too. All right, so that's the link there if you want to join the club. The Black Billionaires Club. Let me take your comments off, Shiro. All right, so you saved me the cost of a class, so I just signed up. I appreciate all these. That's what we do, man. I'm here for the people, man. I hope we begin to understand the cost, right? It's not really about it's an investment in yourself. Benjamin Franklin said, investment in knowledge pays the best interest. But it's an investment. You have to sow a seed into your own self, your own development, your own knowledge, in order for you to bear the fruit that you want to bear, and as it relates to the money that you want to make. Our problem is we tend to try to, and there's nothing wrong with free. There's nothing wrong with free, but understand that there's really no sweat equity in that. So you get what you get out of it. Then what happens when you got questions and all that stuff? Now you start moving to another lane where I got questions. He did something for free, but now I got to pay for his time to get these questions answered. Because, he ain't going to just be on my inbox all the time answering free stuff. That ain't finna happen. All right. All right, man. So Chris P, that's the link. I just typed in the comments below. Any questions about the Doge, though? I just broke this thing all the way down for you. Right. And it's still moving. It's moving right now, guys. I mean, the chart's probably moving a little slow. It went up to 55 cents. Now you're on watch mode if you are, looking to trade this Doge. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on watch mode. What you're trying to see right now. Let me see if I go. What you're trying to see right now is, will this break up or down? And I don't think it's going to. Well, if it's going to break up, if it breaks this pattern, this current pattern or downward trend, then that's going to set up a new story. Well, we got to see if it's going to break up. That's going to be a good sign for sideways consolidation. If it doesn't break up, it's going to keep going down. That's not a break. That's going to be a continuation of its pattern, moving into the fifth, wave of decline. Right, the fifth wave of decline. That would be again the roller coaster's going down. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're waiting on the fifth wave. They normally move in fives. If it's a short term, I guess you say like a dip. It's normally moves about 5 ways, and then there's some type of support that comes in from the West Coast. Now I wish I had if I was on a different platform, which I'm not going to start showing probably till March. I'll be able to show you like where the orders are and where's the interest at. That's going to give you even a better picture. That's stuff that we learn when we're in the club. It's not something I'm going to do for the public. Okay. So many people now know about, so it's a good time. So let me ask this question. So it's a good time to sell before the ass drops. Well, it depends on your position. If you got in Doge, that's a good question, Max. So if you were in Doge, back here when it was 2 cents or whatever, or below a penny, it'd be a good time to go ahead and pull get your capital out. If you want to keep riding it, you don't have to necessarily sell all of it, but pull some profit out. Why take this dip with it? If you are not, it depends on where your entry is. I don't know. It depends on your entry. Your entry will determine how you play this. What I just shared was this: if you are not in this position or not in it and you want to play it, but where you enter is going to determine how you play it. So it's not going to be the same advice for everybody. Somebody might have bought it when it's 70 cents or 7 cents because they was on the Doge train. It's going to the moon. Right? they in a losing position right now. They got to try to do what I just said, but they're not going for 0.45. They're going for 0.35 because they at 7. So they got to average down as far down as they can to try to save face. So it's a different entry position as it's going to be a different play. You know what I'm saying? So if you was in at less than a penny, secure the bag. Everybody put down, so secure the bag. Secure the bag. Sell half of your position right now. Mag, sell half of it. Secure the bag. Stop playing. Secure it. Get half of it. You still got half in. That's you winning. Don't be greedy. Sell half of it. Keep the other half in. See what happens. You ain't lost nothing. You won't. You're playing with house money. There's no way that you can lose. Stop. Don't be greedy. Secure the bag. Okay. Now, do you read both? Since many people know about Doge, it will have long-term rise. That's not true. That's not true. A lot of people know about Macy's. A lot of people know about Blockbuster before it went out of business. That's not true. Just because a lot of people know about it. It's not about what people know. It's about what people are going to spend their money on. And you don't know what people are going to spend their money on. So just because a lot of people know, I mean, if a lot of people know, then why is it? A lot of people know about it right now. Why is it on the decline? Why didn't it break 10 cents? Why didn't it break a dime? Why is it breaking down right now? A lot of people know about it. So that's not a good definition or a good reason why you think that it's going to have long-term rise. It's just now getting popular, so to speak. But what I've learned is hype only lasts through the weekend, if that. What really serves long-term rise is the value. Now, if you can tell me why it's valuable, what problem did it solve? You know, what does it bring to the market? Well, then we have a different conversation. We say, oh, it's doing this, it's going to take care of this, it's disrupting this. No, but it's just a hype people coin. I don't know if we see long-term rise on this. It may, I'm not going to say, obviously I'm not 100% right. It may rise again. What I do know, what the chart tells me is it has a hard time passing 8 cents. That's what the chart tells me. Regardless of what you say or what I say or what Elon Musk say, what we do know is after all the pumping, it has a hard time passing 8 cents. So I'll let the chart tell me what it's going to do. Hype don't last long, man. That's why you ain't heard nobody talking about Diraj. Where are you from, by the way? Is that are you from like some Middle Eastern Diraj? I'm thinking India, maybe. Where are you from? But let me ask you this. We heard a lot of people was interested about a week ago. Everybody was talking about it. Doge is going to the moon. It's going to the moon. Yes, they're looking at their phone, going to the moon. As soon as it started to take the turn to go down, I ain't heard nobody talking about it the past week. I mean, it's not been a hot topic. It ain't been sexy to talk about over the past week. A lot of people know about it, but they're not talking about it like they were. Hype don't last long. So, but I love to have the debate and the conversation. We can start talking about value. Value lasts a long time. When you have something like XRP, which is actually disrupting the financial banking industry, you're talking about something that has some long-term value. You see what I'm saying? When you start talking about some of these coins that's actually disrupting industries and bringing a new way of doing business, that's long-term value. So what value does it bring? What problem does it solve? Other than that, we know that it was created to be a joke. And who's the joke on is a good question. Who's the joke on? It ain't no Mags. Mags got his money. He secured the bag. It ain't on him. It ain't on me. I ain't never entered into those. I wasn't interested. Who's the joke on? We know it's a joke coin. Who's the joke on? See what I'm saying? But at any rate, anybody else? You good? The Doge. Was this helpful, beneficial to you? In the comments below, I'd love for you to share your takeaway from today. How to play the Doge. How to play the Doge. I'm simply asking you to answer this question in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? Was this worth your time and why? Now, I'll give you a couple minutes to type that out because I know I talk much faster than you type. You want to let you know we'll be back in 2 hours. Oh, I can't wait. 2 hours and 10 minutes. We'll be back for our premiere show, which is the Black Money and Power show. And we'll be covering, I'll be showing you guys how I'm clearing, right? How I'm securing the bag at right now at about $700 a day. A day. I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. I'm just show you. I'm gonna show you straight up. This is how I do it. I keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's gonna take you a while to pick it up and learn it. That's okay. You get a little bit more learning curve when you become a member of the BBC, but nonetheless, all right, I'm trying to help as many people that want to and want to show up and want to learn. I'm doing it for free. Why? Because I'm pulling $700 a day. I don't need your money. It's okay. All right. I want you to get that money. Right. So you can change your family and your community and your society and your life or whatever it is, whatever your goal is. I don't even know what your goal is. I got big dreams. And I know my big dreams it's gonna take some big money. How many guys got big dreams? It's gonna take some big money. But now you find out something, you learn. So they say, I don't have to go begging for the money. I don't need to get all the donations for the money. I can just begin to do what the Creator created me to do, which is create money. Good Book says that you have been given the power to create wealth. And I'm giving you a vehicle to do it. Isn't that wonderful? The Good Book said you and I have been given the power to create wealth. Power just simply means you got the ability. But do you believe in yourself that you got the ability? He already said it. You got the ability to create wealth. I'm just giving you a vehicle to do it. Catch up on these comments, man. We'll get up out of here. I'll be back in 2 hours because I'm super excited. I mean, I'm all right. I wish I could do it. I'm going to be patient, though. I'm going to be patient. I'm ready. I'm ready. Very helpful, man. I learned how to secure the bag because that was so helpful. Yeah, man, secure the bag, brother. It's going down. Don't procrastinate. Don't delay. Pay attention to what people do, not what they say. That's right. Ms. Glenn said we'll need to have exit plans when you make the purchase. Oh, yeah, you remember that, man. Join the BBC today. That's what I'm talking about, man. You break it down so I'm understanding more and more. I appreciate you. Dad, what you doing up so early? Oh, you had you some, okay. Debbie up. Y'all early. Okay. It look like somebody ain't putting y'all to bed, huh? Okay, we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that on the talking dirty after dark edition. Somebody supposed to be putting all y'all fine sisters to bed. Oh Lord. Man, thanks, long-term knowledge, join the BBC, man. Welcome to the BBC. This is the New Black Wall Street and the Black Money and Power Show, the mini edition, how to play the Doge. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God that's more than enough. Until the next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.